Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Fear is not your enemy. Why? Fear is not what stops you from doing anything. It really doesn't. Fear is not an issue. Fear absolutely is not a problem. You're going, what? The heck it isn't. It's the belief that creates the fear. It's the belief that is the challenge. It is the belief that needs to be changed in order to eliminate the fear. Fear is only a reaction, a protective reaction from the belief. When you change the belief, there's no fear. If the belief system tells you you're okay. If you think that you're going to be devastated by something and that's your belief, you'll be fearful because you've just told your whole being that you're not okay. If you say, this too shall pass, and, well, I don't like it, but I'm okay, I'm at peace. You know, there's something that happens with this that's beautiful. And then you're not afraid. You know you're in good hands. The universe will embrace you. It always does. You are part of it. We are one energy. So I want you to know that this too shall pass, right? Whenever there's anything happening, and that if you want to rid of fear, or at least not allow it to control you, change the belief behind it. So I'll give you an example. If it shows up and you go into panic, dread mode, freaking out, I want you to sit back and think, okay, what is it I'm believing right now that's causing that fear? What am I believing? Well, I'm believing that this thing that I'm dreading could possibly happen. I'm believing it will happen. Now, quantum physics tells us that when you put focus and attention on something, that you're actually drawing it into your reality. The wave turns into a particle and condenses, right? Condenses into matter. That's what's happening. So if you continually focus on that, you're actually facilitating the very thing that you don't want to happen. This is why it's so important to be in the now, catching yourself in your now thoughts, because that probability exists. It's actually being created in the now. And of course, you know, we have linear time here on this planet, somewhat. So it takes a while for it to appear, especially if you continue to focus on it, it will. So, beliefs. Ask yourself what you're believing, because that is why you're walking around in fear. I'm not good enough. I'll never be successful. Wealth is for people that are smarter than me. I'll never attract somebody that loves me. I'm not worthy. I'm not smart. You can just have a field day with all of it. And I'm going to tell you right now, none of it's true. So a couple of you have made comments in about other people and what they think, and if you think it's you, just know that there's quite a few people that do this. So it's probably you and 10 other people that say, you know, why do these people think that and they need to think that, and then we tag, you know, New Agers or whatever name you give them. And my answer back to you is, why can't you just let them believe what they want to? And a lot of their beliefs could be extremely powerful and positive. So what does it matter if they agree with you or not? You're actually focusing on negative frequencies when you have to have other people believe and think the way you do. There's fear there. You're feeling like this world is unstable because people don't think and believe the way you do. That's the ego. And the ego needs to be right, and the ego needs everybody else to conform to them, to conform to their reality. Whatever belief somebody else has, they're creating a different reality than yours. So they can walk around the same world that you're walking around in bliss, believing that everything's beautiful, and you could be walking around petrified. You know, the next world war is going to be created, or whatever crazy stuff you do. When I walk around knowing that this world, this frequency is raising, that everything's beautiful, that we're becoming one, we're going back to the one, and on top of everything else, we are part of the one, and we are nothing but light and love experiencing contrast. What's contrast? the really nasty stuff, the beautiful stuff, knowing how beautiful it is because we've been to the worst possible place. Don't blow your opportunity right now to raise your frequency and start watching what those beliefs are that are triggering the fear. Fear is just protecting you. It's like, oh, you told me that this is going to happen. Okay, I'm going to tell you, be worried now because we don't want that to happen. It's the belief. And the belief in the ego, they're all friends in fear. They're all friends. They all feed off negativity, right? Now, if you believe something on a higher realm, fear's not even in the room. And if you believe something of the higher realm and fear does show up, there may be a trigger that is based on your past experience or thoughts or something else or energetic, let's say collective consciousness. Something is there. It's triggered because you have a memory, right? Your brain picks up on something. It could even be a smell or a sound. And then what you do is you start to feel this, but you have to go back to your belief and say, I know that that is not true. I know that I am okay and I'm going to be okay, and I know I create my own reality. And then when you go into that fear just dissipates. It has no purpose there anymore. So it doesn't serve a role. So it will disappear. Remember that. Catch your belief. What am I believing right now to feel this way? What am I believing in order to be broke? What am I believing? It's usually thinking that there's some outside power that's greater than you. I have so many people that come to me, you can help me. Really? Thanks. How about you helping you? Because you're the one that wields the power. I don't control your reality. So believe and know that you can control anything that's going on in your life, because even if stuff shows up that you don't like, you don't have to be angry or fearful or upset over it. You can believe something beautiful. I need to learn something from this. This is an opening for bigger things. What am I supposed to do with this? All right, this is a little bit painful, but I believe that everything is for a good purpose and for my best. So, you're whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.